Hi there, guys. It's Mrs. Chappie. I am here in my home office reaching out to you guys in my American Cinema class. You are the last video that I did. In fact, this is pretty funny. You're going to laugh at me. I sent an email to all the parents saying everything's uploaded and ready to go on my website. And then I thought about it and I'm like, uh-oh, I forgot this class. Because you're not a traditional history class. I think your class is important. We've talked about it, because it gives you a frame of reference to understand and examine American culture, to look at movie lines, to look at songs, to look at themes that are done through American cinema. So that's why we're doing this class. We have been focusing the last couple weeks on Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock being the master of suspense, who changed the way kind of American cinema and American storytelling happened. We had talked about some kind of cutting edge things that Alfred Hitchcock did, specifically first guy to ever show a toilet in a movie that was like super scandalous at the time. We talked about that in class. Before we finish up the movie, I'm going to play it for you through my screen here. The law on copyright, and I know Quentin was very worried about this, the copyright law is that you can use stuff that is copyrighted for educational or research purposes. And the reason we have been watching these movies, again, is educational, to talk about American culture and American history and the impact on society. I actually purchased the movie through Prime that I showed you in class, and so I was doing everything legal and not doing it any scandalous way. My kitty cat is at the door and he wants to come in and be part of class. Come on, kitty cat. So I am going to play it through Prime and record the last 20 minutes for you. There is a chance that the algorithms through YouTube will pick that up as a violation of copyright, even though I promise you it's not, because this is educational and you're not paying to see it. It's not a money generating thing, it's an educational thing. So I'm hoping you'll have no problem. If there is, then we'll have to see what we're going to do about that. But I'm confident, hopeful that it will be fine. So before we go on to watch the movie, I wanted to briefly show you another clip talking about Alfred Hitchcock. So I'm going to go ahead and do something that's called mirror screening. So you're going to see my computer screen, and I will play as if we were in class the, what do you call it, PowerPoint. So here's my screen. Here's my American Cinema PowerPoint. This video up here was looking at the trailer to Rear Window, and this is kind of this video clip I'm going to show you was used in a cinema class in a college to discuss how Alfred Hitchcock controlled the audience in the film Rear Window. So we'll go ahead and play that for you. That's my hope. I'm clicking click. My cat is totally chewing on my foot right now. We'll try this again. See, it's just like we're together and we're having the same issues we have in class whenever I click on technology. Come on, it's doing something magical. Maybe. Can you guys hear that noise? That's my cat running around on the floor. He's crazy. Well, goodness gracious. Play. So many people, millions of people are working from home right now, studying from home. Internet bandwidth is being taxed in a way that it hasn't been before. Okay, I'm going to pause this and see if I can't figure out why in the world it's not playing as I click play. Oh, and there it does. See, I'm just never patient enough. Beast. Stop. Stop, Beast. Stop. All right, so there we just heard a little commentary about some of the scenes that you've already seen in the movie, and some of those looked familiar to you. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to finish our movie. I hope that you enjoy it, and let's see if we can't do that. You guys, thank you so much for your patience and your grace and your understanding as we're figuring out how to do this whole remote thing. You guys have been awesome on that. And it is right here. Continue watching, rear window. Guys, I'm going to rewind it just a little bit for you, and we're trying to get all this, the screens up and everything working just fine. I hope it just buffers and then it should work, hopefully just great. That's the plan. Full screen. I know I need to be patient and stop clicking on things. That's what you guys always tell me. Don't keep clicking on things. One-time click. I hope it's just loading it, and then once it's loaded, it will work just fine. Your device's available internet bandwidth is too low for uninterrupted streaming. Oh my goodness, that's because everyone in the world is working at home right now. Come on. Actually, in my whole house, I have John Lewis. He is my son. He's home from college and he is doing law school online. My daughter Ellie is home from Gonzaga and she is doing her college online. Mr. Chappie is home working online. I tell you, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, you guys are living this with us. I am going to try recording that again later and upload it as a separate video for you so that you can watch. We only have like 20 minutes left, but I will get it and it will happen. So just hang in there with me. If you want to watch it on Prime, you can do that on your own. It's on Amazon Prime, and that's where I got it. Thank you for your grace and your patience, and maybe I'll try one more time before I get rid of this. Yeah, it's still spinning right there. It's not a good sign. I don't know if you're seeing that. I'm not actually mirroring it. So maybe, okay. So I tried. We will give it a shot later. Thank you for your patience. Have a great week as everyone is staying home and staying indoors. Bye, guys.